not only for the lives of our patients by protecting their dignity and the sanctity of life, but also for our communities and ultimately the world. We will not only prevent, diagnose, and treat diseases, but also fight the many injustices that exist in our world, be it social, financial, or racial. These problems exist everywhere, including the healthcare system, and I believe that we have the potential to be the force that empowers change and makes things better for those we care for. All change begins with ourselves, in our hearts, and in our homes. I think that medical school is generally perceived to be a period of self-sacrifice and deprivation, but I truly believe the opposite to be true. While we have sacrificed a lot for our education, our lives were never put on hold. We were blessed here with the possibility of pursuing our dreams while simultaneously enjoying ourselves, living our lives, and gaining worldly experiences. I genuinely feel that we have all become so much more resilient and stronger in character and in spirit for it. And I hope that this balance will always allow us to find the meaning and joy in medicine. These 6 years have gone by in the blink of an eye, but the memories and family we have all been blessed with will be forever in our. I look forward to the future and all of the different places life will take us to practice medicine. The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again, and I know if it's up to us, we will meet again. Congratulations to all of you doctors, the WUM class of 2020. And now, in true Polish fashion, na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
Is it a vodka?
Yes, it was for na zdrowie for everybody.
Was it vodka, a real vodka?
Yes.
Student body, and most of all to the class of 2020. I hope that all of you and your families, wherever you may be, are keeping well during this very difficult time for our world. I am truly honoured and quite frankly shocked to be speaking in front of you all today as one of the valedictorians of the class of 2020. As we are all very busy getting ready to begin our new lives as doctors, I haven't had much time to prepare, so apologies for that. And as my own class will know, I am Irish and I was voted the most difficult person in my class to understand. So for that, I do apologise. To quote the famous Irish actor James Joyce, better pass boldly into the other world in the full glory of some passion than fade and wither dismally with age. I believe that we are a class who have certainly proven this statement. As a class from several different countries in the world who came here as individuals, we now leave here as friends and colleagues for life. Throughout these years, I've seen all of us discover and devote ourselves to our passions, and we've grown immensely as a result. There were certainly many trials and tribulations. Certain words certainly come to mind for each year, although they may not resonate for everybody. I'm sure they do for our class. Anatomy, pathology, IELTS, final year, and some more light-hearted ones, sport, hygiene, friendship, and parties. I won't say any names. Although it was a very strange year for everybody, we united as a group and we managed to pull through. While we didn't get to celebrate in the same way as other years, and or how I would have liked, I believe we grew much closer during the COVID-19 pandemic than we ever imagined. Our class have come together so much, and we have intensely united. We are an intensely united student body. I most definitely learned so much about myself during this time and all the things that we all take for granted. Although studying abroad can be challenging at times, I believe that it has shaped me as a person, and I've certainly learned about different cultures and nationalities, which may not have been the case had I been here in Ireland. Thus, I believe that studying abroad, we've not just only learned medicine, but many traits which will help us in our ever-growing societies. Now to the thank yous. If I was allowed to speak for longer, I would have liked to mention my whole class and the most signifying or memorable trait that you all have for me. Unfortunately, I would be here for hours. I'd like to thank my fellow classmates for making the past 4 years at WUM and in Warsaw some of the best in my life. Every one of you have had a different part to play in my time here, and I will truly miss you all. I'm extremely nervous about the prospect of beginning on the ward next week with none of you by my side. I know that you will all be fantastic doctors and devoted in whichever speciality you choose. I would personally like to mention one person who did all our admin, negotiating, and mediating throughout the 4 years. our wonderful class rep, and my own partner in crime, Cassandra Rao. Thank you for everything. I'd like to thank the teaching staff, the doctors who devoted numerous hours to us, the Dean's office, and in particular, Magdalena and Katarzyna. Thank you for your wonderful help during our time here. I would like to thank the EDSG, our student union, for their ongoing support. I would like to say a sincere thank you to our wonderful Dean, Marek. Thank you for your ongoing support in a very difficult year and all the time you gave to us, even after all your very long working hours. I truly believe that we may not have accomplished this or have been here today without your fantastic help. I'd personally like to thank my own family, my mother, who spent day after day lighting candles and listening to all my complaining, my brother, who located every medical book at the drop of a hat, my father, who acted as the patient every time I was home, my boyfriend, who played a female many, many times, and to all my wonderful friends and family whose messages I often left unread. I promise it was not intentional. Finally, to the people of Poland, although we had our ups and downs, particularly due to your difficult tongue, you gave me my dream and accepted me to your country, and for that I am eternally grateful. Finally, please raise a glass or a hat to the class of 2020, and as we would say in Irish, Ganairi and Boher live, which means may you all have every success in the road ahead. Gurv Mil Mahaga, Sláinte, Nostrovia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ruth. That was very sweet. Our next valedictorian is Diana Taiwan from the FOIA program. Are you here?
Hello, yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right, so I'm not usually good at giving speeches, so I will make this short, but hopefully sweet. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying a massive thank you to everyone who has made it possible for us graduates, to our teachers, Dean and Dean's office, mentors, friends and family, but most importantly, to our parents and guardians, whose bank accounts we definitely needed. Without your help, love and support, don't forget the cash, we wouldn't have been able to reach our lifelong dream of becoming doctors. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Wow, graduating class of 2020. Can you believe we've made it this far? I remember the day we first met. It feels like yesterday. But when I look in the mirror, the lines on my face say otherwise. Don't worry, I can see the lines on your faces too. I think it is a testament of all the stress we have been through though, rather than our age. At least that's what I tell myself. Those long days and sleepless nights, all to learn every nook and cranny of that humorous bone. But guess what? If we can conquer anatomy at WUM, we can conquer anything. So well done for all your effort and hard work. As we begin this new chapter of our lives, I hope we do not forget this long and arduous journey we have begun together. The friendships we have forged, the memories and experiences we have been fortunate to live. Let us not forget the reasons why we chose to be doctors. Whichever path you choose to follow, remember our mission is to serve. We will make mistakes and even cause demise along the way. I remember first hearing this from Dr. Gerard in our physiology classes. He would say, when you get your license to kill, and so on. And I'd always feel slightly traumatized by this idea. I guess as my naive younger self, I kind of always thought doctors don't cause harm. But I realize now, this is inevitable. We are humans, and sadly, humans make mistakes, including doctors. The most important thing is we lead honest and humble characters, admitting our weaknesses and faults, ultimately putting patients first, always. Keep this in mind, and I believe we will go on to be the best doctors we can be. I wish you all the very best for the future. Congratulations, class of 2020. Congratulations, doctors.
Thank you very much. I'd like to invite our Dean, Professor Marek Postua, to say a few words to the graduates, please.
Hello, but I believe that is beyond the schedule because I couldn't see it on the timetable that you sent me. But so, you know, I'm not that well prepared for giving you a speech, but Warsaw is crying for you guys because it's raining. We started the ceremony today. So yeah, I'm very happy to see so many happy faces because it's your day. It's time to celebrate, and I'm really proud of you guys that you managed to graduate from the Medical University of Warsaw, which is not the easiest university, at least in Poland. And I know what you passed through during these 6 years because I was studying here, and I know your teachers in person. Right now they are my colleagues, but they used to be my teacher as well. So I completely understand your feeling about pharmacology, which is my department. I believe that my father told me when I passed my exam in pharmacology that after passing this exam, you can stay in front of the mirror and call yourself doctors. So today you can officially call yourself doctors. You are doctors, you are medical doctors. A lot of choices, and I believe that all of you will make a wise choices. You will choose specialization because this is what is waiting for you to choose the way you want to take care of your patients. Some of you would like to be a surgeon. Some of you would like to do more neurosurgical procedures or just stay away from the patients. It's, you know, no matter what is in your mind right now, believe me that it may change hundreds of times. I remember when I started my career as a medical doctor, I was even afraid to prescribe an aspirin, you know, this tablet that may cause bleeding. So I was afraid that if I will prescribe aspirin to one of my patients, I may kill him. So don't worry, this is the beginning of your journey, and when you get your experience, I believe that you will be the best doctors, and you will take care of your patient in the way that they deserve. So I keep my finger crossed and wish you all the best. It was also a very special year for me, you know, when I get this information, that this proposal that I can be a dean of English division. I didn't have any doubts to take this position, not because of my personal goals, but because I knew what is bad about English division. Because I used to be a teacher, your teacher, a few years back, and I knew what is bad about English division and how to improve it. So I decided to put my efforts for this 9 months to do the best, and I hope that we all succeed, and we have the feeling that we succeed together. And I have small satisfaction that I put there is some small of me in your success as well. So congratulations as well. Congratulations, and have a nice career and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor. If it's next, we'll move on to the oath-taking ceremony. So the Dean would read out the oath first, and then we'd like you to repeat line by line with your camera switched on. Professor, when you're ready, you can begin.
Are we ready? So please, doctors, repeat after me. Fully aware of the magnitude of obligation this entails, I accept with respect and much gratitude to the title of medical doctor conferred upon me.
Fully aware.
That's too long.
I can't hear you guys.
Can we repeat that again, please?
Sure. Yeah, you start celebrating too early. Okay. Okay, fully aware of the magnitude of obligation this entails.
I'm fully aware of the magnitude
this obligation entails.
I accept with respect and much
I
gratitude.
accept with respect and
I accept
I accept with respect and much gratitude
Respect and much gratitude.
The title of medical doctor conferred upon me.
the title of medical
medical
doctor
doctor
conferred upon me.
I vow and take the oath
I vow and take the oath
The oath
to fulfill all my legal duties to the end of my days,
to
to fulfill all my legal duties to the end of my days,
to defend and to never disgrace the honor of the medical profession,
to
to
defend
defend and
never
never disgrace the honor of the
The
medical
honor of the
profession,
medical profession.
to treat the sick and the suffering seeking my assistance,
to treat the sick and the suffering seeking my
seeking
assistance,
assistance,
regardless of race, religion, nationality, political views, economic status, or other.
the race, religion, nationality,
Political
political
views,
views,
and other political views.
and other
political
political
views,
etc.
And to the best of my ability and judgment, bringing the well-being to the forefront of all of my actions.
to my ability and
of my
well-being,
ability,
Well-being to the forefront of all my actions.
judgment,
Forefront of
having
all my
bringing their
judgment.
well-being to the forefront of all my actions.
Okay, to never abuse the trust the patient has best owed upon me,
Never abuse the trust the patient has
bestowed
bestowed on me,
and to hold confidential all information disclosed to me,
To hold
to hold
confidential all information that is
Close to me.
in me.
course of my medical practice.
in the
Course
course
of
of my medical practice.
My medical practice.
I work to be affable and sympathetic toward my medical colleagues at all times. Yet,
I vow to be
I vow to be able and sympathetic toward my medical colleagues at all times,
to remain impartial and act in the best interest of the sick under my care.
to remain impartial,
in the
to
best
act
interest
for
of
the
the
best
sick under
interest
my
of the
care.
sick under my care.
I want to continue to foster my medical knowledge and to aim at contributing to the advancement of medical sciences.
I vow to continue to further my medical knowledge and to aim at contributing to the advancement of medical sciences.
Furthermore, I want to promptly reveal all the results and discoveries from my research into the field of medicine to the medical community.
And furthermore, I vow to promptly reveal all my possible improvements and discoveries in the field of the medical
community.
Congratulations, you are officially doctor. We practice a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very proud. So well done. So unofficially, I can tell you that, of course, if you will come to Warsaw in a group, you are always invited. I will be happy to see you. Of course, we'll invite you for vodka as well. So if you will have a chance and feel like meeting me in person, I'm always open. So I'm really happy, and congratulations. So have a great career, guys.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Thank you,
Dziękujemy.
Professor. We would like to play the video again because we had technical difficulties earlier and the YouTube is live again. So we will replay the graduation video and proceed with the closing ceremony.
Dear graduates, it gives me great pride to confer upon your medical degree from the Medical University of Warsaw. Many of you probably began with a dream to become a doctor. I'm glad you decided to follow your dream here in Poland at the Medical University of Warsaw.
The graduation
You have
video
made
is
your
playing on
6-year
YouTube,
journey
and we
to
won't see it
victory.
here.
Congratulations. You are ready to practice medicine in the real world, a different world
On
today.
behalf of the English division
Good luck
and everyone
and
at the
best
English
wishes.
division,
And please keep in touch. Let
On
us know
behalf of the
where your
EPSG and everyone at the
LUW
English
medical degree has taken you.
everyone at
Dear
the English
doctors,
division,
You are the
I'd like
21st
to
class
thank you
to
all for
graduate the Medical
attending
University
this
of Warsaw.
graduation ceremony that we put
My
up for you
sincerest
all.
congratulations to each
It
and
was
every one
not
of you.
very well planned. It was our first time.
My
and
advice to you,
we are trying our best
always
to
follow
give
your
you
heart,
the best we could.
always follow your dreams, and never stop learning.
And most
Please be
importantly, I'd
proud
like
of
to
your
thank our
medical
dean,
diploma
Professor
from the
Marek
Medical
Kosowa
University
from
of Warsaw, and make us proud as well. Congratulations once again. See you.
Once again, congratulations. It was an honor to teach you, and we are all so proud of you. All the best for the future. You will always be in our hearts.
Congratulations guys on finally making it through medical school. It's been a long journey, but this is really only just the beginning. You've still got a lot to learn and a lot of work ahead of you, but really it's important that you don't stress and ensure that you look after yourself, take your breaks, eat your lunch, and don't forget to be nice to all of the nurses. Good luck.
Hello everyone, congrats to all of you. I wish you all the best in your future medical career.
The day of your dreams has finally arrived. Doctors, congratulations and respect. Hats off. I wish you successful chapters in your life ahead.
On behalf of the EDSG and everyone at the English division, congratulations to all of you. Best wishes in your next adventure and see you all around again soon.
Massive congratulations to all the 4th year advanced program and all the other 6 years. We've all come so far. It's been such a journey, but we're finally here. Congrats, guys.
Fully aware of the magnitude of obligations this entails, I accept with respect and much gratitude the title of medical doctor conferred upon
I vow and take the oath to fulfill all my legal duties to the end of my days, to defend and never disgrace the honor of the medical profession,
to treat the sick and the suffering, seeking my assistance with no difference, such as race, religion, nationality, political views, property status, and other, to the best of my ability and judgment, having bringing their well-being to the forefront of all my actions.
To never use the trust the patient has bestowed upon me, and to hold all information disclosed to me in the course of medical practice confidential. I vow to be affable and sympathetic toward my medical colleagues at all times, and yet to remain impartial and act for the best interests of the sick under my care.
I vow to continue to further my medical knowledge and to aim at contributing at the advancement of medical sciences. Furthermore, I vow to promptly reveal all my possible improvements and discoveries in the field to the medical community.
Gratulerer så mye til alle avgangselever i Warszawa. Godt jobba, masse lykke til videre.
مبروك، نتمنى لكم الخير والتوفيق والنجاح.